Good afternoon and welcome back. This week, I am going to share with you some of the craziness that I am pushing through so I can take some extra time off toward the end of this year. I've got some remaining PTO time that I'm trying to use up, but to get to that point, there's a whole lot that needs to be done. That being said, if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about in the video or you want to know something, please go ahead and leave a comment. Oddly enough, I'm getting a lot of emails, so I am answering those back, and I am going to start posting inside the videos questions that people are asking me, and I will answer those. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. If you have anything you want to add, let me know. I will talk to you. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tape from a different place next week, so you're not always seeing me at my desk. I do move around. So other than that, I will talk to you later. Enjoy the video.
I have mentioned before, preparing for PTO takes a lot of effort, and adding a holiday break to January 2nd, 2025, then on top of that, including all of my volunteer commitments, is no small task. Not to mention, it makes for very long days. As an example, Tuesday night, I had a 14.5-hour day. I'm feeling incredibly grateful, a little overwhelmed, and tired. Deep breath, 3 days to go. These are the days and weeks when I put extra hours to make sure I can take time off without constantly being asked to log in. Of course, that's not always possible. So since I'm staying local, my team knows that they can reach me if they truly needed it. To balance the extra workload, I make sure to take walks, stay hydrated, eat meals and snacks. Breaks are non-negotiable for me. They help me avoid burnout. It might sound like overkill, but taking regular breaks throughout the day prevents stiffness, keeps the blood flowing, and gives your brain a much needed energy boost. So take your breaks. Take in some sun if possible and hydrate. And maybe go easy on the caffeine.
Hey, I'm here at Remedy, and I took a tea making class. Here's the tea. And you get to choose from like 14 different types of teas. So it's super interesting. I would highly recommend it if you live in San Diego. Have a good time.
So this is just a little snippet of the tea making class I went to. All of the teas were fresh. They were in the jars that you could see in the front, and we were given these little jars with black lids, and you got to pour all your fresh herb teas into a wooden bowl and mix it all up. Remedy Apothecary is in downtown San Diego, and it was awesome. So if it's something that you're interested in, I would highly recommend looking into that. And I just wanted to throw a shout out in here to Hank. Hank is a recent rescue, and he is not mine. I mean, I have cats. Anyway, he is a hunk of burning love, but I just wanted to do a shout out for him. He's so darn cute. Sunday dinner. Salmon is a huge part of my weekly meals. I do my best only to eat wild-caught fish when I can. Sometimes you can't, but I find that Costco and Trader Joe's has the best fresh fish, but the freshest is obviously from the docks. But in order to get that, you have to be there like at 5 a.m. in the morning, which is incredibly early on a Saturday. I'm happy to share the seasonings that I use in my salmon. I use something really specific. It is a lemon pepper blend. And I have a trick on how to make the salmon not dry when you're cooking it. If you want to know, let me know in the comments. So here's my first shout out, and it's to Andrea Mulder, who posed the question, how are you ringing in the new year? Typically, I make a delicious dinner of game hen. This year, most likely, I'll probably end up having pizza or something easy. I also probably will have a bonfire, and I will have sparklers. I absolutely love sparklers. I think they're so festive, and it's one of the few things you can have in Southern California. Then comfy clothes time, and I love to watch Dick Clark New Year's Eve with family. I don't drink alcohol anymore due to a medication that I take, but I have found a great alcohol removed champagne, Manetto, and you can find it at probably every grocery store, major chain that you can think of, and Bevmo or whatever liquor type store you go to. And that is how I'll be ringing in the new year. Working to take time off can be a challenge, but honestly, I don't mind it. Even though I'm technically off next week, my role requires me to stay accessible in case something needs my attention. The good news is I get to handle things on my own schedule. Early in the morning, since I do get up at 4 a.m. still, when I feel my most productive and I make the best use of my time. That said, I want to remind you and myself to slow down and soak in the season. Take a moment to go volunteer. Go for a walk in the evening around your neighborhood and admire everyone's lights, or invite friends over for some hot chocolate and marshmallows and candy canes. It's the little things that I personally find that make this time of year feel so special. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. Question: how are you slowing down this season? Until next week, I'll see